Battlefield analogies and metaphors are common in the vernacular of football and really always have been. But when we get figures from military history squaring off on the gridiron, it seems to fit just right. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Trojans offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Going right to work up top. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Goes to the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Just ran him over. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Not quick play.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's a backbreaker for the defense, too, because it looked like they were doing everything right, trying to defend the option there on 3rd down. Dive man, no go. Quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy they just couldn't get to in time. He's barely able to pick up the first, and now the defense has to face another 1st down.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Here comes the option. Powers through the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
On third down, going up top. Got a man. It's Anthony. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at 36, it's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Good timing on the quick out. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Navy.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing 2 really good defenses go at it today.
From deep in their own territory, he'll throw it. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's got the 1st down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Woodson. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. They'll immediately call timeout. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Clayton. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clayton. That should be the final play of the 1st half. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless 1st half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that 1st half, but we've got a whole new half to play here, so why not come out on this?
Oh, he's got some space. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Hodges. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll run the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Navy will have to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big.
Got it! And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Fullback's got it. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what.
Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? Thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the option. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And here comes the Navy offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the air, it's Woodson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Got it in the middle. It's Clayton. And they get him down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Navy quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They want to get this defense on its heels. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Crawford. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Here's the pressure. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Got it. 42, Spider. 4-2.
He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Navy quick to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looking downfield on A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over, and that's your sole objective.
Touchdown, Trojans! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll try the right side. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's